Hello, we're back in the potting shed. Before we go, I wanted to show you a few things in here. Now the other week I was explaining I nearly bloody gassed myself to death. Should have had some ventilation in here. I've got the fire on now actually, warming my feet up, but straight behind the camera is the door and it's wide open. I'm just trying to find, there it is. This is what I went and got myself the other day. Set a vent to let the gases escape. Now you might think, put it up high, ventilation. No, CO2 is an heavy gas, so what it does, it settles on the floor and builds it and comes up. It doesn't float around like all the other gases like hydrogen, oxygen, helium. Them gases all rise, they're all lighter, well basically lighter in air, aren't they? But CO2, it's heavier in there, so obviously it settles on the ground, and yeah, that's how it gets like, I don't know if you ever see these disaster movies where everything that's low down suffocates. Well, yeah, I was laid down in the chair and I nearly suffocated. Only for someone waking me up. He didn't even realise he'd actually bloody woke. He'd actually woken me up from it. I had to explain to him the other day. I said, "You don't know how lucky I was with you." He said, "Oh right." He says, "I didn't realise." Well, there you go. Good on him. So I'm covering my back today. I'm putting this. Well, actually, I'm going to spray it with a bit of primer. I've got a red primer there, so I'm going to give it a quick dusting. That's going to be fun. And I have to wear the bloody mask and everything to do it. In fact, I might get my lad to just do it a quick spray over, because I can't really mess about with paint. I end up dead in my chest. So and once it's done that, I let it dry. It'll take 20 minutes to dry. This quick drying primer. I'll drill some holes in the bottom of the shed, right low down, set that over the holes, and yeah, that should be the end of it. I shouldn't have to. I can shut my door then, turn my fire on full, and feel quite comfortable, and I can nod off and yeah, chill. Right, what else was I up to? I was out yesterday. I was looking for some salvo. Now I've got all my potatoes now, what I need, except for salvo. The shop hasn't phoned me yet to say that they've got them in stock, so I'm still looking. And I was in Wilco's, or Wilkinson's as you like to call it, the other day. I was looking to see, but they had a load of varieties in there. But what caught my eye was some dahlias. Now I've got 8 dahlias in these boxes. I took them out of the ground, cleaned them all off, stuck them in the boxes, and like stored them away over winter, because they do not sit well in the ground. They rot basically, and you're supposed to. The wisest thing to do is take them out and store them. So that's what I did. But we had some little monkeys there that robbed us a while back, and what they did is I had a box, perfect, beautiful box, a wooden cardboard box, what I had them all stored in. Well, they decided they had loads and loads of goodies that they wanted, so they opened the box, they threw all the dahlias all over the floor, stood on a few of them, and proceeded to take all the bulbs. I must had about 30-40 quid's worth of bulbs, what I was going to put into the plot. All my seeds, everything they took, bloody cup of soups, coffee, they took everything. They left the books, which was really good, because they're more important to me than the bulbs and what have you. Plus, I don't think they could have read. They could read anyhow, so that's why they left them. But anyhow, I was in Wilkinson's, and I noticed they've got dahlias in there again. Now I've got 8 different varieties last year. If you look back at some of the videos, you'll see them in the plant pots in the greenhouse, and they all started to shoot, all but one. Anyhow, about 3 weeks later, I'd left it there and I'd not done that with it. I was just about to thought, I've had enough of this, I'm just going to empty the pot out and just start again. Well, blow me, I was going to do it, I didn't do it that day, and the next day I come on to do it, and I noticed a little shoot appear in the pot, so I left it, and blow me, it was the best one of the lot. Lovely champagne colour. So I dug them all up this year and put them in this. I've got a new box here which they're all in now, doing nicely, I must have. I keep looking in to make sure there's no rot or all like that. But I thought I'm going to cover me back here. I'm going to get some more dahlias just in case these ones don't turn up. Anyhow, I was in Wilkinson's yesterday and I bought five new dahlias. Now I bought these the semi-cactus purple gem. That's the name of them. Lovely. Now I've got most of me dahlias are like this sort of shape, and this shape here. Hang on. Now these are decorative lavender perfume. That's what they're called. There you go. Lovely. £1 a piece they were. And so I've not got any pom-poms now. The missus likes pom-poms. So anyhow, I went and bought these pom-pom new baby, which look really lovely. I bought some pom-pom snowflake. And I also bought some pom-pom Francis Caffer. That's lovely. Now I'm thinking snowflake Caffer. Racist names, them, aren't they? But they're absolutely lovely. What's it called? It's dahlias. That's think of the word there. Right, what I'm looking for here is to show you. Right, I don't know if you can see that. Now you see that there? I don't know if you can see it clearly because of the plastic. That's the stem where it's been the plant's been cut off. All these here are all the tubers. This is where all the energy is stored in these. But what you want is that there. If you ain't got that, then it's just got the tubers. Just leave it. If you're going to get them in these packs, because you can take these off. You can plant them in pots. You get nothing. They will not germinate. All they do is the storage for the plant. This is what you want. One of these. And over the years, you get one come up. You get another one come up here. You get another one come up here. You can cut them off into 3 as long as they've got this stem, and you can like separate them, and you get, instead of 1 plant, you're going to have 3 plants. Or you don't even have to do that. Once the plant gets to about 18 inches high, you get side shoots coming out. Now if you nip that side shoot out on a couple of them, don't do it on all of them, because that's where you're going to get most of your flowers and what have you. But if you take the side shoots, once they get to about 3 inches high, if you take the side shoot out and strip back all the leaves up to about 3 leaves, and you put them in soil, I guarantee you, with a bit of composting. What's the name of it? Can't think of the name of the actual powder. But root powder. Anyhow, you know, I remember the name another time. Dip them in that, put them in the pot, water, leave them. You have another daffodil. You have a clone of the mother, the clone of the plant, and that's how most of these people who do the competitions and what have you, they grow them. They can grow thousands off just one bloody plant. And yeah, that's one sure way of getting a dahlia. Or you going past your friend's plot, it's not looking, take a side shoot, get it in a pot, you get yourself a dahlia the same as this. Fantastic way of getting cuttings actually. But I buy my own, so I bought them. So I'll be putting them in pots. I'm not too sure when I did them last year. Put them in pots. I'm gonna have to look at my videos and see what time I actually did it and put them in pots, and then I do the same again because I get the same results. And I'll be putting them in the bed as soon as all the dahlias and the daffodils, not the dahlias, the daffodils and the tulips have spent. I mean, they're coming up now. They're about, some of them are 3-4 inches high out of the ground. So in another 4 to 5 weeks, we're going to have some flowers, or maybe 6 weeks, we'll have some flowers on here. So I'll be replacing them with the daffodils. I won't be taking them out, obviously. I'll just be planting around them. So I've got to be careful where I actually plant my dahlias, so I don't dig the tubers up of the rest of them. Along the back of the orchard as well. I've got a load of daffodils coming up as well. I've actually got an apple tree to put in there. I've got to take an old apple tree out, which is demised, deceased, decayed, rotted. It is no more. It is lifeless, basically. I've dropped the shed on it a few times last year, stuck it back upright. A few weeks later, after the third time with the winds blowing it over, I should have put I should have secured the shed what fell on it. I didn't. Anyhow, all the leaves, all the flowers, all fell off it, and I thought, well, I'll leave it until next year to see what happens. Well, it's desiccated. It just snaps off. It's just like it's completely desiccated all the way through. So I've got to take that tree out, and I've got myself another apple tree about the same size. Will be going in its place, so you won't even know. Well, you will notice it because it's slightly thinner. But hopefully it will fill the gap, and everything will look pretty much the same. So I've not planted it yet. I will plant it, but it's, like I said, it's been raining all morning, so I don't want to be messing out there at the moment. Right. So let's move over to the greenhouse, and I'll show you all the spuds and the onions that I bought. Here we go. Thought I'd show you my potatoes that I'm going to be growing, and the onions are going to be growing this year. They've all come today. Well, these lot come. There's a couple what I've had for a bit now what need to go in the ground. I'm a bit disappointed. One of my bags of potatoes didn't come, which was the salvo. I got my King Edward's Duke of York's, Maris Piper. They was the ones that I'd ordered. I also ordered salvo to come with them, but nope, they haven't got any. They're going to ring me back though and let me know as soon as they get them in. So I was looking around a few of the garden centres, and I come across these Pentland Javelin. Now they're a good chipping potato, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to get them. But they wanted £4 a bag. And I thought, well, I'm not paying £4 a bag. Anyhow, I realised then you can get 2 bags for £6. So I got another pack of main crop King Edward's there, so for £6. So I did all right there. These are my onions. What have come as well is Centurions, the F1s, Stettons, and the Turbo, and the Stuttgart. So you go from left to right. Centurions, Stettons, Turbo, and like I say, your Stuttgart onions. Then you go further along there, you got red and white, these Japanese onions. Now, all the potatoes obviously will be growing in buckets. I've got my trays here to actually chit them. I'm not going to. The only ones I'm going to chit would be the Duke of York, the first earlies, and the Portland Javelin. The rest can stay in the bags for the time being. I mean, I will be planting these out in the next week or two, get them in the greenhouse, the front greenhouse. So I've got to clear all the lettuce out of there, and I'll also be putting potatoes in this greenhouse until around about end of April. Then I take them out and put them into the beds outside. Just lift them out in the pots, drop them outside, and leave them to do what they've got to do. And then I can start on my tomatoes in this greenhouse and the tomatoes in the new greenhouse. So that's what I'm doing. I'd love to show you all of my seeds, what I'm going to be growing. So what I'm going to do is swing this camera around here now. Have to watch the bit of a dodgy work here, pulling on levers and all sorts of things. Right, let's see if we can move that focus in a bit. Whoops, bit of a wibble wobble there. Yeah, I was hoping to show you the seeds. What I'm going to be starting off. I've got all my trays here and everything. I've got me John Innes seed compost here at the side of me. I've got massive bag of seeds, all different varieties of seeds. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. I mean, there's absolute tons of, I've still got, there's a bag full of them here. Now you think, wow, that's way too many seeds. It probably is, but what makes it worse is none of them seeds are what I'm going to be growing, starting off with. The ones what I'm going to be starting off with sat on my desk at home. So yeah, nothing I can do about it at the moment. So hopefully I'll go home in a minute and I'll be back in a second and I'll show you the ones I'm going to grow. So here we go. Hello and welcome to the middle greenhouse. Got some seeds here I'm going to show you. What I'm going to be growing this year. Well, it's going to start off growing now. Cucumber. You can grow them now. F1s. Telegraph. They can grow. Probably get about 6 seeds in there, so I've got to be careful how I do these. Moneymaker. Again, this time of year you can grow them. Broccoli. I'm going to start the broccoli off. And I've got Niagara cabbage. I've got golden acre cabbage, and I've got my favourite greyhound. So they're all going to be set off in the tray shortly. I've got different varieties of lettuce. You can see, I've got to turn the camera around. All different varieties. What I can start now, I've got what else we got here? Swiss chard, that'll be going in shortly, and the leeks, and I'll be planting them, putting them in a pot very shortly. So I've got all my seeds. Got some runner beans here. Now this bag was full to the top. I've been giving them to everybody on the allotments. I mean, these are really healthy. They look really good. I could take one out. Them seeds, I don't know if you can see that. Really. Oh, well. Oh God. Oh, I did down there then. That's a killer. Yeah, but there we go. They're the broad beans. Runner beans. I call them broad beans. Bloody runner beans, aren't they? Okay, hope you can see that, folks. Now this is a bit what makes me laugh, because everybody knows how to do this. Runner beans 101. Right, there's a runner bean. Yep. In the pot, push down. Oh wow, look how hard that was. There's another one. In the pot, push down. Try and keep them so they're facing that way up there, like that. I don't know if you can see it that way. Push down. Really hard this. This is why I don't normally show people how I'd plant my seeds. Now this is the Verve compost that I'm using now. And that one's not too clever, so that one can get chucked. I'm doing one per cell, and I'm only picking the better ones. Now these is what I grew last year. These. Get all the good ones. Only use the decent ones. I forgot where I'm up to now. I don't think put one in there. There's one in there. No, I don't think there's one in there. Well, if there is, there's going to be 2 now. Right. So there we go. Now, oh God. There we go. So what happened then with this? Yeah, bloody nozzle. There we go. Right, there you go. That is how I do my runner beans. Flop them in there for the time being. Tray. Yeah, it's good stuff. This compost I'm using here at the moment. It really is. Got bits in it though, I've got to admit, plenty of bits. Right, we'll do that once more to the Ardavia in. Unbelievable, aren't they? Right, so here we go. In you go, down. We'll go all along this time. We're going to go all the way along. Whether these work or not, I don't know, but it's in the doing. Right. Another duffer there. When you're putting your seeds in, try to examine them as well. You want the really nice ones, the plump ones. Well, that's what I put in. One's alright. Shot in there. Fun. Yeah, there's one in there. You have to make sure. So, right. I don't put them too far down because I want them to be able to see the light, and then they'll come towards the light. Give it a quick spray in there. In fact, what I'm going to do here is take one of these. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just trying to bring this way. Oops. And put them in there. I might as well. Right, okay. I can use that to put other seeds in. I use these all the time. These are brilliant, these. I've got a special, it's like a thing what sits underneath them, and when you want to, you put it under, you push down and it pushes all the plants out in one go. Really good, these. So there you go. There's a run of beans. I've done 20. All these lot here, what you see here now, will be going to just about everybody. Now, I think I was saying in an earlier video, this bag was full to the top, and I've been giving handfuls to everybody. Whether they grow them or not, I don't know. It's up to them basically. But I've got, like I say, got lettuce and all sorts of stuff to plant out. Now, them was done in the verve compost. All my other seeds now are what I've got. Well, I did have them here a minute ago. All these seeds here will be going in these trays with the John Innes, but the John Innes, it's too damp, so I can't really do anything. So there you go. That is out. I do my raw beans and give it a couple of weeks, and they'll all be sprouting up, and yep, it'll be hunky dory. See you later, folks.